they're loaded, and they're racing away. Not a bad beginning from the 1600 metre marker. Adros towards the inside is right there. Venturous looking for cover, and Forged in Eyes, the red cap, is going to move around them. Forged in Eyes by a half. Venturous is now a little bit keen. Adros just ahead. Chesades on the outside of runners. Trubadix towards the inside, 3 lengths off. View the Roses, the white cap. Then we have Royce Brayani and the yellow silks of Raspberry Beret being put to sleep at the end of the field. 8 lengths off going to the 900. Adros in front, takes charge, 3 parts of a length. Forged in Ice at the quarters second. Trubadix is racing in third. Chesades on the outside. Venturous is in 5th position, 4 lengths off the leaders. Royce Brayani's towards the inside, about to come off the bridle. Then comes View the Roses further back, and Raspberry Beret's going to have to start up the motor towards the inside and got about 7 or 8 to make up. Adros makes a telling move at the 400 metre marker, and Muzieni says, in this field, catch me if you can. Adros clear by 3 or 4. Forged in Eyes second, towards the outside, Raspberry Beret. Adros is running to the inside, and here comes Raspberry Beret on the outside with a powerful looking finish. Raspberry Beret picking them up in a matter of strides, and it's race over. Forged in Eyes second, Trubadix Venturous, and Adros faded out tamely. And looks like the saddle slipped on number 7, Royce Brayani. So Raspberry Beret, Seanville from the back end of the field started up the motor. Adros built up a 4-length advantage, had nothing to come the last 150, and Raspberry Beret puts it together. For Mrs. Laura de Haast, Carl Hurtson, bred by the Shebly stud. Carl Hurtson, Seanville. Like I mentioned, she was very quiet behind the gates. She was as still as a statue for 3 or 4 minutes. And turning for home, she had the ground to make up, but she didn't have much to beat. And Raspberry Beret comes through to win. Further back in the running, and then came Adros. Turning for home, Raspberry Beret, the Wiley Hall, had some 7 or 8 lengths to make up. You can see Seanville now asking to run. Adros gave a good-looking kick coming to the 400, and then coming to the 200 metre marker, started to drift in under pressure. Forged in Ice, the red cap. All the while, Raspberry Beret is starting to eat into the lead, and the rest of the field are going up and down. Raspberry Beret much the stronger today.
Well, Raheel and I were hoping it was either the 1 or the 8, one of the favoured horses, and the favourite Raspberry Beret has won, and won very well, the 3rd race on today's card, showing that she seems to be a little better on the turf than on the poly. Ayanda is her groom, and Ayanda's with me. He gets 2,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets and on behalf of Gold Circle. Congratulations to you, Ayanda. Well done.
Thank you very much for 2,000, please.
Congratulations. Thank you. Lovely. Just going to get Seanville in, the winning rider. She's, first of all, congratulations. And secondly, she seems to be a filly that can get a little warm, but I thought you handled her beautifully.
You know, she's a difficult customer. Well done to Mr. Hurtson and his team. You know, they had this filly in top nick. When I got on her today in a parading, she was so relaxed. And when I cantered her down too, she was so relaxed. Even when we loaded well done to the start, they helped us filly. Last time she gave us a very hard time to load. Today I tried something different with her. I stayed off her back just before we went in. I got on her back again, and it seemed to help her, you know. She's a very hot filly. She can only improve. I know it wasn't the strongest field, no disrespect to anybody else. But that's her work, you know. She works well at home. I was disappointed, but I was also worried. Mr. Hurtson went a mile. That's why today I just came out quietly. got her to switch off because I know she's got to turn her foot, and she blew them away today. Just well done to Mike and to Laura De Haas for the opportunity. To John Doe, thank you very much. To my wife and my 2 boys, this one's for them. And obviously to Mr. Joodsen, one of my biggest supporters in the game, you know. Since his son is not here, got big shoes to fill, but we're trying. He doesn't have a big string, but everything he runs always runs well, and I'm glad that I could bring this filly home for him today. She won a very good race, so well done once again to Mr. Haas and to Laura for the opportunity.
Sean, congratulations. And before you run away, your opinion, who could be your next best? A horse like Bots looks an exciting type of individual, but what are you expecting from your
Yes,
rides?
you know, Warren, we out there, we're trying. I think Bots, if he's the horse I think he is, he'll make them run today. And obviously the filly in the next race, she must have a chance. We found something wrong with her last 2 starts and went back, we did our homework. I think you can expect a massive run today from her. If she brings her work also, I think she won't be out the money. And then obviously Bots, I rate him quite highly. I'm hoping today he proves me right, because I really think he's a smart horse. So just well done again to Mr. Joodsen for the opportunity.
Lovely. Sean, thanks for your feedback about your rides to come. Let's get Carlin, who's just got the 1 runner left in the very next race. Well done. And yeah, she seems to, not saying she doesn't run on the poly, but she seems to be a bit better on the turf.
Yeah, most definitely. And like Sean alluded to, she's a bit of a handful, but her behaviour was impeccable today. So, and I think that played a big part. We have been working on her at home, and I think we're slowly getting it right, and she's only going to grow and mature into a nice horse, I think. She's very backward looking. She's very tall and stringy, so I think she could fill out nicely. Got to say well done to Laura and Mike. Be sitting at home watching. Fantastic. They actually gave me half of this filly, so that was very nice. And then it'd be remiss of me not to mention the team at home. There's Tash, there's Onki, there's Mark, who's my 24-hour watchman, and the rest of the lads. I mean, they do a fantastic job, and none of this would be possible without them.
Yeah, you're quite right, Carl. And talking about Laura and Mike, nice to have them in KZN when they do come down for a good couple of days, and they're at home now and deserve every winner they get, and they'll be thrilled with us, no doubt.
Yeah, they put a lot into the game, you know, and they're carrying a lot of horses on their own at the moment, so understandably it's tough. So when they get a result, it all helps a little bit, you know.
It certainly does. You've got 1 more run out. I don't want to keep you any longer. What are you expecting, New Orleans?
Well, it's her first run at the maiden. She's in handicap company. She's come in at a handy sort of weight with her allowance, and then she gets the claim as well. Look, we've got her moving really well at the moment, like she was her last 2 starts. So, yeah, I would like to see her run into the back end of quartets.
Thank
Any
you.
more would be a bonus.
Lovely. Thank you, Carl. All the very best to you. And he's the trainer of Raspberry Beret. It is a very good song, that Raspberry Beret. I just forget who sang it, but who was the band that sang Raspberry Beret? For Laura De Haas and Mike De Haas. Prince, there we go. Robbie Hill sang it. Raspberry Beret, the winner of race number 3.